Hello everyone, it's Bella, the founder of the InBody Wellness Institute, and I'm so excited to be back and to wish you a very happy new year. A little late, of course, but it is a new moon today, so we're really starting a new cycle. And it's also, according to the Russian calendar, we celebrate this as the Old New Year. So according to the ancient calendar, this was actually the beginning of the new year. So if you're off to a slow start this year, it's okay. You're still on time. And I wanted to really wish you for this year to be inspirational, magical, and for your well-being to be rooted in who you are, not separated concept of being healthy and being filling all these check marks of what we consider to be healthy, but really exuding this vibrancy, health, and authenticity of who we really are. I'm not really into resolutions. So the way that I normally approach the resolutions, because I do believe that we're turning a new page and it's time to prepare for the new year, and in this case a new era, is to really connect to yourself and see what's vibrating, what's brewing inside of you, and really align your new self, your evolved self, because we all evolve, every day, every year, and it's a change of a cycle. So it's really important for you to understand, who am I this year and what I would like to bring forth into the reality. And that's what's really important to capture. What are my desires? What are my authentic wants and authentic goals for this year? Not some, things that I, have been trying to do since I can remember myself, like lose those 3 pounds, or, gain muscle mass, or get that coveted job, but really things that resonate with you, and try to describe them in feelings, sensations, and in envisioning where you are, right? And it's also a year of, we're seeing so many transformations, and we're not recognizing the reality that we live in, right? We can't compare it to anything else. So it's not the time to sit down and sort of like wait for things to evolve into something new, the new normal. I kind of dislike that concept, because it almost means that we're allowing for the new normal to establish itself, and then we'll follow along. I believe that it's our personal responsibility to create and prepare and bring forth something different and transformational that we want into this new reality. This is actually like the shifting of the pains, where we have all the tools in our hands and the responsibility to create something that we really believe in. So it's not time to sit back and relax. It's the time to really look in, see what you really believe in, what really resonates with you, and then allow that to manifest and to be, to be seen in the external reality. And the way that, that the InBody Wellness Institute teaches that is through the sensefulness method, through reconnection with the language of the body. And that's something that I'm going to be talking about a lot this year. I'm also open to receiving suggestions as to what you would like to learn more of this year, what would be helpful. But in these videos, I want to share some of my personal stories and also other people's stories, to show how listening to your body, both to its pains and issues and problems, but also to the pleasures and things that we enjoy, can allow us to not only regain equilibrium and live a vibrant, healthy life, but also to get tuned in to what our energetic self really desires for this life. So listening to the body as the way to be who you truly are, and through that live a very vibrant, powerful, and impactful life. And I'd like to start by sharing a very personal story that helped me transform my life with one of the, painful, in this case, experiences that sort of led me into the right direction. It was 7 years ago, and I was living in Rio, in Brazil, kind of at the peak of my professional career. I was working a very coveted job at the state government as an international relations advisor to the governor. I was meeting, some really, from princes to heads of, important companies because of the Olympics and the World Cup that was happening at the time. So it was really an exciting job and sort of what I always thought I wanted professionally. And yet I was not happy. There was something just gnawing inside of me, telling me there was something not right. And at the time, I was a very healthy person. I was, personal trainer, holistic nutritionist, and I had studied psychology, so I thought I had everything figured out. And then I remember clearly one evening, I was running in Ipanema, overlooking the Christ, and the moon was, full moon. It was really beautiful. And I'm running, and I almost asked a question. It was like, what is it? Why am I not fully fulfilled? What's happening? I'm supposed to be happy. I have everything I wanted. And as I asked that question, my heart, it felt like it just leaped out into my throat, and I started having debilitating palpitations. And that was something that I obviously didn't expect. I didn't have any heart issues before, any serious health issues either. And for 2 minutes there, which for me was an eternity, I thought I was having a heart attack. I had no idea what was happening. My heartbeat was over 200 beats per minute, and it was the scariest moment of my life. After doing a lot of tests, I was told that I had a heart issue that I was born with, and sometimes it would, at a certain age, would become visible and start causing problems. So the suggestion that I got from two professionals, because I went for a second opinion, was to start taking medications to pace my heart and to stop doing any vigorous activities. To me, that was a death warrant, right? I'm an extremely active person, and one of the most things I enjoy the most is running and dancing. So to me, that was end of life. And I also am very much against taking a medication when not necessary. So immediately I told myself, I have to find another solution. This is not right. I was, I don't remember, 32 at the time. So that's when I started really looking inside. And the episodes lasted for at least 6 months. So it wasn't just a, one-time thing. So I was kind of compelled to do something about it. And eventually, I realized that it was my inability to see that my job was not really aligned with who I was. It wasn't really what I really wanted to do in life. I wasn't sure at the time what I really would do if I quit that job, because that was kind of the what I dreamed of my whole life. And when I quit that job, I felt a huge weight off my shoulders. And then immediately I started seeing shifts in my life. And it obviously wasn't just that, but that specific decision was the key. And then after that, I started sort of realigning with who I really am, that I don't want a 9-to-5 type of job, that I want to work for myself, that I'm, ready to become a mom, that I'm maybe focusing on the external world too much, and I'm not really listening to my, to my body, because there were physical issues as well. I was, overdoing it with coffee, having a glass of wine in the evening, and then I was getting too little sleep, and all of those were contributing to the heart issues I was having. But it wasn't just that. So I started addressing all of those things in conjunction, my physical health, my spiritual and emotional health, which was just telling me that I needed to quit my job and start something new, and there were also a lot of other lifestyle factors that started changing as I started looking directly at what was happening with me. So, long story short, this was exactly, 6 years ago. All of my heart issues stopped. I have not had another episode again since then, thank God. I haven't taken any medications, and I continue running, dancing, doing Zumba, salsa, you name it, because I can't live without those things. And I'm as happy as I could be. Again, what did I do? I gave my body the benefit of doubt. My intuition is always right. So listening to that and allowing yourself to sort of be weak and, whatever other people want to call you, it doesn't matter, because that's what's going to make you authentically who you are. And of course, a couple of years down the line, I had my daughter, who is, the greatest gift I have in my life. And I started Embody Wellness, which is my passion in life. So that decision helped me live the life that I want, but it also brought my health back, my vibrancy, my passion and desire to do the things that I want in life. So that's what I want you to invite you to do this year more of, to look inside, to listen to your pains and to listen to your pleasures. And we're going to be exploring a lot of different topics around this. Thank you again for listening to me, for following. Look forward to working with each and every one of you. Thanks for being part of the Pleasurable Wellness movement.